Hello Aquarius, this is your February 15th to February 28th, 2017 read. For the rain read, I'm using the Bonfire Tarot by Gabby Angus West. And for the support cards, I'm using the Secret Language of Color cards by Ina Segal. I first came across this deck when it was used by Angel Souls 444 on her channel, so I just thought I'd give her credit because I wouldn't have known they existed if I didn't see them there. Okay, for here, I don't know if we're going to come back to that one, but I'll leave it to the side for now. This one I want here, and that, and that. Okay. Alright, so I'm looking at your reading here, and I'm noticing your overall energy. You have the Eight of Swords. That's your overall energy here. And I feel like you're not seeing how things are coming. You're not seeing things working out. You're not feeling like you have a lot of effect on what's happening. Things are just kind of happening, and you're just kind of feeling like stuck, and you just don't see the vision about where this is going. The thing is, I don't feel like it's I don't feel like it's a bad situation. I feel like you're just not feeling like you're changing, or you just aren't seeing where this is going. And you're just kind of going along with the ride, and it's kind of bothering you that you just don't see where this is going. And you feel kind of blind as you go through it. And because you don't really have an outlook about where it's going, you feel kind of paralyzed on how to handle it and what to do with the situation. You're looking for more insight. Definitely looking for more insight, but you're just not seeing it work out. But I feel like the situation is working out. You're just kind of feeling like, almost some of you, I feel like you're kind of like feeling prisoner to your own emotions, going forward with the situation, basically because you can't resist it. Okay. Overall, I don't feel like it's a bad situation, but I feel like you're kind of feeling caught up in the moment, caught up in it. And you're going along with it because you just don't want to not go. You're caught up in it. You don't want to not go along with it, but you're kind of feeling like a prisoner imprisoned by your own emotions. Okay. All these cards are like good. That's the only card that makes me wonder, but I really feel like it's because you're feeling like you're kind of like being ruled by your emotions at this time. You got the Nine of Cups as you go in, which I feel like you're feeling good about it, but you're also feeling like stationary, or you're being brought into it. I feel like it's good, and you have a lot of hopes and thoughts, and there's a lot of other things going on. I don't feel like you're by yourself in this situation. There's some communication, maybe some little things come across a little more tart than you want them to, but I don't feel like it's bad. I feel like you're enjoying the situation. I just don't feel like you feel like you're in control of it, and that's kind of worrisome in a sense. Like, you kind of, again, you're caught up in the situation. It doesn't feel bad. I feel like your heart's in it. Your heart is definitely in it, whatever it is. But you feel ruled by your emotions. That keeps coming over and over again. All right. When I'm looking at the next card in your succession, this is more in your mental. Like, it's what's happening along with how you're feeling about it. I feel like you're all in, but you're kind of feeling like, almost like you're a slave to the situation. I'm getting yes, definitely. Okay. You're all in, but I feel like you're kind of having this feeling like you're a slave to the situation. I feel like the other person is pulling you closer. I feel like showing you more of who they are, and they're kind of. I feel like you're kind of being pulled in, and you're following along. I don't know if that's the right way to put this. You're kind of like you're caught up in this situation. I feel like the other person's trying to steer where this is going. This is protect yourself, is what it says. This is kind of This is in the environment. And I feel like the way they're protecting themselves is they're putting their feelings in the situation right on the table. They're putting it all out there. And that's how they're just being very open and honest. And that's their version of protecting themselves. But by just being like, if you're not into it, okay, then you should walk away now because this is what it is. But I don't feel like that deters you at all. I feel like you're all in, and you're feeling like you're a slave to the situation. I really feel like you feel like you're caught up in it to the point where you really couldn't walk away if you wanted to. You literally could if you wanted to, but you don't feel that way. It's kind of how it's coming across. When I'm looking at this card, this is the King of Swords. I'm feeling like there's a child involved, or there's some type of something, like there might be like a pregnancy or something like that. Someone you're involved with, or something that you're a part of. Keep in mind, this is a general read, so if this is business related, you've been, like, volunteers will be selected, makes me feel. Like, you have been selected to be a part of the situation, and there's no way out, and it's kind of like a long haul feeling. For some people, it's definitely like there's a pregnancy or something involved, and you're kind of going along with it, and it doesn't feel like it's bad. It just feels like there's nothing I can do now. I have to be a part of this, and I'm going to go forward. I don't really have a choice any longer, and it's not like I wouldn't have chosen to do this, but I don't like that I don't have any choice anymore. Okay. I feel like as you get past that part and you move on from the situation, more out of this time frame, I feel like you're seeing the light of it. You're seeing better views of it. You're getting more comfortable with it. You're seeing more hope and more of a positive outlook. I kind of feel like when it kind of came to fruition and it was right in your face, you didn't really like that you didn't have a choice. And I feel like that's the hardest part, because you feel like you don't have a choice and you're caught up in it. Okay. Below you, as you're getting more comfortable with the situation and you're kind of accepting it and seeing the positive side of it more, I feel like the other person, things are working out exactly the way they want it to. The environment, that influence, be it relationship, job, whatever it is, the other side that's kind of holding the cards in this sense, I feel like it's going exactly to their plan the way they want it to, but I don't feel like there's a malicious intent for the most part. Again, I'm getting that pregnancy feel. This is the inception of the situation. So if there's not a literal pregnancy, this is like the situation is coming forward and you've been selected to be a part of it, and you feel like there's no way out, but you're starting to see the benefit of it, and I feel like you're getting on board with it, and you're going along with it. On the other side of the Knight of Cups, there's this color-colored gold. I feel like the more you get used to it, the more you like it, actually, and it's not really a bad thing. I think it just replays like you didn't have a choice, and I almost feel like that's not fair, but it's not like you don't want the outcome, it's just the fact that you weren't really considered in the planning or decision process of the situation. It just kind of happened, and you're in it now. I don't feel like it's a bad thing, though, and I feel like the farther you get from the actual shock of what happened or being told you're involved, the farther you get from that, the more you like it, the more comfortable you are. I don't feel like it's something you don't want. I just feel like the way it happened, you felt stuck. And there was nothing you could do. It already happened. It's already in motion. This card, the brown, this is kind of in your arena and in the environment. I feel like there needs to be more talking about what happened and why. I feel like you need to go over the situation and what you don't like about it and why. I feel like you need to be clear that you're okay with it now and you're actually on board and excited about it, but the way it happened and the fact that you weren't considered in the decision process needs to be talked about. There's a danger that this could repeat. And again, it's not so much about the outcome, it's about how it came to be, and it's not right. I just feel like it's not right. Not that the outcome is bad, but the way it happened, it needs to be talked about. How it happened, why it happened, where you should have been more considered, all that stuff. Like, this needs to be more talked through. I feel like after that talk happens, which is really important, like not everybody's going to do it, I realize that, but I feel like a few of you are going to consider it and a few more of you are going to actually do it. Sorting that out is going to make the situation so much better for you. I feel like you're going to be able to put your fears to rest and feel a lot more calmer after you've sorted it out and just enjoy what's coming forward, what's coming into your realm of existence here. Okay. So again, I think the whole situation is just, it feels like it's out of your control. It's not bad, but I really feel you don't like that it's just, you're not being considered in the situation until it's already happened. And you're realizing it's already happened and you're in it. There's nothing you can do about it. Once you talk about the situation, I feel like it's really important to talk about how you feel after you're more comfortable with it. Because I feel like you're going to establish, like, I'm on board, I like this, I'm into this, but I don't like how this, and that happened, and I really should have been considered. I should have been talked to, or, at least you should have heard my opinion before you made any decisions. I should have been considered more before this went forward, especially if I'm going to be a key player like I'm going to be. That conversation makes your life a lot better, because I feel like once that conversation happens, a lot of it is put to rest that you're unhappy with, and you're just able to enjoy and plan for the future. Because I don't feel like it's a bad thing. I just feel like this is all about the way it happened is not cool with you. And once that conversation is had about, I'm happy with where we're going, but you needed to really tell me, and you're establishing boundaries so that way when something like this seems to be coming forward again, you're considered and your opinion is heard. You deserve to have a part of the decision process, and that's what you're getting at. Okay, good. All right, that is your read for February 15th to 28th. If you'd like a direct read from me, go ahead and shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com, James4astral@gmail.com. Thank you.